r/AskReddit. What sounds fun as a teenager but truly isn't as an adult? Romance, a wedding, marriage, monogamy. Adulthood is the realization that it's meant to be or it's not. It's the realization that it's not that hard or impressive to be loved and in love. That it's common as hell. It's the realization that when you're not controlled by your school, friends, and parents, it's as simple as putting that smile on the other person's face. Heading for a week to party somewhere. As an adult, I lost all the fun of the party to how much am I spending and how much more do I need to spend to actually have a good time. I ate in my bed once I moved out and got crumbs all over and had to vacuum and wash my sheets. Not worth it lol. Tours with crammed activities. Okay guys, we got about 10 minutes here. After that hop back on the bus so we can get to our next destination on time. Being in a relationship. Don't get me wrong, I would never give up my marriage, but it's a distracting world and you gotta stay focused to make it work. I once beer bonged a Four Loko mixed with vodka when I was 19. In my head I thought, Backslash man, this is gonna be such a cool memory when I grow up, Backslash. I still haven't grown up, but I'm at the age now that if I need to make myself puke through a hangover I can just conjure up that memory and retch pretty quickly. Buying your own shat. Seriously, every teen thinks when I grow up I'm gonna buy the food I want, pay for my own car I wasn't to drive whenever I want etc. etc. As an adult you just think, fuck, paying for my own shat sucks. Being allowed to drink yourself to death. Sure, it might be fun for a few hours, but it's then followed by half a day of agony. You can obviously also get addicted to it, which is no fun. Having a kick-ass bachelor pad. Newsflash, it's gross, and chicks won't wanna hang out long when your roommate's used towel is, for some reason, in living room. Driving. Nothing is more annoying than being at home at 8 p.m. at night and realizing you have to drive somewhere. Eating out all the time. That would have been the dream for me as a teenager, but once I started uni, I quickly learned about how sad it made my bank account and that eating out all the time made me feel like hot garbage. I also missed my mum's food. Driving, it seems like it's the greatest freedom ever, only to realize as you age that it's more stressful than fun and you find out that the only reason we drive is because we pretty much have to, and the pressure in learning how to drive because it's America is another reason it's not fun at all. Drinking at 16 to 17 was way more fun. Not saying responsible or safe, just crashing on a friend's couch, sneaking around your mom. As an adult it's out in the open and you gotta find a ride and you don't want to pay $8 for a beer at a concert. Owning a house. I would do anything to go back to paying rent and have someone else to worry about and fix everything. Drinking. When you are a teenager it's fun and adventurous. When you are 21 to 25 it's tolerable. Once you hit your late 20s and beyond, a hangover feels like you've been hit with an 18-wheeler truck and it never wants to go away. I can only imagine a hangover beyond 40 feels like you woke up from a really bad coma in a hospital. Staying up all night and eating junk food. Not fun at all. I like sleep. And like the way I feel when I eat actual healthy food. College. Yeah, drinking all night and going to parties sounds fun, but are horrible when you get older and the hangovers are worse and you're in class keeping an eye on the nearest trash can in case you have to puke lol. Thinking that life is easy once you're an adult. Maybe it's chemical in the brain that has the determination to accomplish anything as long as you were an adult, which would make you think it's so easy to be an adult. Staying up all night long knowing damn well you have obligations the very next day. As a teenager, it's a challenge and exciting and rebellious. As an adult, it's literally walking death, and if coffee cannot be obtained you begin to wonder you can sacrifice to get some. Going to the bar, honestly don't know what I thought was hiding behind the bouncer. But I've yet to have a grand experience like everyone else who goes to the bar. Whenever I go it's like spend $70 now I'm drunk and have to walk home. Also no one told me I'd see all the people from high school I usually try to avoid. I never thought anything about adulthood sounded better when I was a teenager. Living on your own is better, the fact that it's expensive is beside the point. Having a baby sounded really fun when I was a teen. Thankfully it never happened back then. Having babies and toddlers is not fun. Well, there's little moments that are fun, but mostly it's both physically and mentally exhausting. I can't wait to go to bed every day. Every day I'm on the brink of a nervous breakdown. Watching daytime TV. As a teenager I'd have a routine of waking up doing nothing, during summer breaks, and watching The Price is Right and other shows. When I see daytime TV now, it gives me a depressing feeling like I'm not accomplishing anything. Parties. As soon as I get to one, I am ready to go back home. As an adult in my 30s, home is my #1 favorite place to be. Earning $10,000 a year. It all goes away really quickly. I would think, man, I could save up and get so much, but no, even before you get paid there is money taken out, then everyone has their hand out for the rest. Eating whatever you want, when you want. Structured healthy meals have ceased to exist now. I'm a 21yo uni student. Being on your own and paying rent. And AMP, number X200B. The novelty of being on your own wears off quickly and you'll Mississippi home-cooked meals more when you see the appalling cost of groceries and rent. Being able to drive. I don't think teenagers understand that when they start to drive it's probably not gonna be for fun. I might only be 18 but I'd say driving. When I was 16 I used to want to drive everywhere, but now I realize that constantly being on the lookout for tailgaters, people who don't use blinkers and people who cut in front of traffic is mentally exhausting. Staying up super late. I remember once at a sleepover we stayed up till 6 a.m. doing stupid shit. That was then when I was 16, now almost 10 years later, latest I can stay up is 12 or 2. I'm still a teen but parties aren't really anything special. Just a bunch of underage people thinking they're badass for downing a bunch of booze, showing off then throwing up or passing out hours later. Voting. I was so excited as a teenager to have a voice and be a part of the democratic process. I was so innocent. For me, alcohol. Bad for depressed people like myself, so I don't drink it. Only had one drink on my 21st and that's pretty much it. Smoking weed all day used to sound like the dream. I am between my recent graduation and starting my new job, so I've been hitting the vape a whole lot. I'm bored and I just ate a whole bag of Uncle Ray's chips. They are way too salty. Responsibilities rock. Sex, it's just that masturbation is much better. I can control the lady in my imagination, really is often much more disappointing. Having a micropenis doesn't help either. Buying your own alcohol. You think it's going to be so cool to be able to walk into the liquor store and choose whatever you want, until you see the prices. Being by yourself for the first time. I.e., being reliant on only yourself, being able to live alone, not having to worry about others, and overall just living with your own matters. Thanks for watching this auto-generated video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I upload videos like this one daily. I put a lot of time into developing this video generator, but if there have been errors, please tell me in the comments below. Also leave me a link to another thread you would like to see a video about. Have a great day, Alex.